Text to speech. Text to speech. Hello. In this video, I'm going to show you how to get your Apple Macintosh computer to read text words on a web page and convert it into audio, into a voice that sounds natural. This will help you read faster and better, improve your reading comprehension, and increase your personal productivity, and it's free. First, go to Google and type in Microsoft Edge. Microsoft Edge is a web browser similar to Google Chrome and Apple Safari. Microsoft Edge browser has special features including text-to-speech. So go to Microsoft Edge. Specifically, you can click the third link, which is Download Microsoft Edge. And it will take you to Microsoft's site. And you can download Edge for Windows, Mac OS, or iPhone. Today we're interested in Mac OS, which is the second option. Here's a picture of the Apple Macintosh computer. The button underneath it says Download for Mac OS. Click it. You have two options, Intel or Silicon chip. The older Apple Macintosh computers have the Intel chip. The new ones currently on the market have the Apple Silicon chip. I believe that your chip is the Intel chip. So hit the first button, Mac with Intel chip. Accept and download. This starts the downloading process for the Microsoft Edge. Once you have it download, open up the Microsoft Edge browser. This is the Microsoft Edge browser. Now that you have the Microsoft Edge browser open, the text-to-speech feature is already a part of the Edge browser, and it's free, and it's powerful. Let me show you how it works. So this is a web page that I want read to me. So these are the text words. What you want to do is take your mouse, go to the upper left-hand corner. The mouse has two buttons, a left button and a right button. Click the right button and hold it down. Then go to the fourth section. So the first section says back fresh, second section says save as print, then you have the third section. The fourth section says read aloud. So put your mouse over it and then release the button.
Involving more people in the decision-making process.
And it starts reading. So what just happened here was, if you look at the top of the browser, the first row has the website address, and the second row now has a toolbar that starts with read aloud on the left, and then it has a play pause button in the middle, and on the right it says voice options. And then the X here closes this. So let's do this again. Go to the upper left, use your right, press down on the right button of the mouse, hold, scroll down to read aloud, which is in the fourth section, and then release.
Involving more people in the decision-making process can greatly improve the quality of a manager's decision.
So this pauses it. So let me show you the options that you have. There's two options. You can adjust the speed, that's normal speed, but you can also make it read faster. So once you get comfortable with it and you find a voice that you like, then you can increase the speed. So let's keep it at normal for now. Normal for now. Well, actually, let me show you it going fast. So this is the maximum speed. Then let's hit play.
Decisions and outcomes. However, involving more people can also increase conflict and generate other challenges.
See, that goes very fast. So we want normal. So the second thing that you can adjust is the voice. It has many, many voices. So this is Microsoft Aria Online Natural, English. You also have Anna. Let's see what Anna sounds like.
Challenges. We turn now to the advantages and disadvantages of group.
So that's a girl's voice, little girl's voice. So they have many different options, and you can play around with the ones that you like. They have male voices, female voices. They also have children's voices. They have different accents. They have British accents. They have Australian accents. So let's go back to Aria.
Group decision making. Advantages of group decisions.
Now, if you want to move it, what you can do is just take your mouse, go to where you want to go, and then click the left button once. Well, hit play.
Decisions. An advantage to involving groups in decision making is that you can incorporate different involving more people in the decision making process can an advantage to involving groups.
So if you use the left button to click, in general, it'll jump to that particular section. So let's hit play.
Groups in decision. Having more people involved in decision making. All of these factors can lead to advantages of group decision. What are the advantages and disadvantages of group decision making? An advantage to involving groups in.
Now sometimes I have a hard time getting it to start at the top. So what I'll do is I will highlight the first section, and then let me show you what I do here. So it's playing.
Groups in decision making is that you can incorporate.
So another option is to highlight the beginning of where you want it to start. And then if you hit the right button, it'll say continue to read aloud from here.
What are the advantages and disadvantages of group decision making, and how
So you hit pause, highlight where you want it to go, then press down on the right button, and then it has an option here, continue to read aloud from here.
An advantage to involving groups in decision making is that you can
also navigate with these two arrows at the top here to jump ahead or jump behind.
Can incorporate having more people. All of these factors.
So you can jump by paragraph.
Factors can lead to superior outcomes. Having more people involved in decision.
So in general, most of the times, if you can use the left button and just click where you want to go.
Decision making is also advantage to involving groups in decision making. What are the advantages and disadvantages of group?
So that's the easiest way. But if it doesn't go exactly where you want to go, just highlight a few words of where you want it to go. Then hit the right button and press down. And it says here, continue to read aloud from here.
What are the advantages and disadvantages of group decision making? And
so this is very powerful. What I in the past I've listened to a lot of audiobooks, but the problem is a lot of college textbooks do not have audiobooks that go with it. And originally, I spoke to you about Speechify, which is a completely different product and actually costs money. But this is what I found that Microsoft's technology is actually better. It is very good. It's almost 100% accurate. It reads as if a person's reading. I have seen very, very few mistakes. Another thing that I like too is that you can read along with it. So let's start here.
And how an advantage to involving groups in decision making is that you can incorporate different perspectives and ideas.
So notice how it highlights the word. So that's why I mean that it can help you read faster. I think that this is really good for especially college textbooks where the material's kind of boring, but you have to read the material, and so this is a good way to force you to read all the words. So my particular approach is this material that I'm reading right now. It's on management. I think it's a little bit boring, so this is forcing me to listen to it. But what's important, I think, is if you really want to learn a material, you have to go back again, do repetitions. And I think there's no reason to just read it on your own. You can listen to it several times, try different voices, and try different speeds. So I'm very excited because this opens up a lot more avenues for me, especially if it reads things directly off the web page. So I'm going to play around with it and come up with different options. But it turns out, as I've been researching this, text to speech has been a technology that's been developing for a while, and I believe that right now it's gotten good enough, and the cost is is either free or not too expensive. That there's a lot of opportunities or a lot of ways that this can improve personal productivity.